Hey gamers, it's GrindThisGame here, back with Dyson Sphere Program. And that thing in the background, that's not a planet. That's not a moon. That's the Dyson Sphere. Almost complete. Getting really close here. Let's take a look. It's pretty amazing. I'm pretty excited about this thing. It's been quite a few hours since my last episode in terms of game time. I love how this thing is kind of getting filled in. It's kind of growing like a crystal. I finally put the top on. It's getting filled in the solar sails fairly slowly. Still haven't put the bottom on. We'll probably do that this episode. At least get the structure. Probably won't be able to fill it completely in. But we're going to try to get as close as we can to filling the entire shell up with solar panels. And we're getting quite a bit of energy out of this thing. I'm not even using it all because I don't need it all. But let's go inside. I warn you, it's bright inside, so shield your eyes. We're going in. Yeah, it's pretty bright in here. I can't imagine building one of these things in real life. It would probably take like thousands of years, but maybe not with self-replicating nanobots that actually devour entire planets. Might be possible. This is where I started out, this tiny little triangle here, and then I got bigger and bigger. I got a really useful comment about my units of panels here. I could actually make them quite a bit bigger. So this whole, you can make them really quite big before they're too big. And that kind of saves you on materials for the actual structure. Now I went with the default layer, which the game kind of assigned. But you can add new layers, and let's just see here. The smallest layer you can build is like quite a bit smaller if we go inside and take a look. It's a bit hard to see once you're inside this bright thing, but quite a bit smaller. So we could have built it faster in theory. Now I'm not sure, but I think you can build as many layers as you want. I'm not sure if you get power from them all. Let me know in a comment if you've actually done that. And if you know, I guess I could do a quick experiment. We could put a little section in here, but I kind of wanted to finish it first before I added any other layers. So let's go back to our home world here. I've done quite a bit on camera, so I'll give you a bit of a tour. Sorry, I do stuff on camera. I try to do like a prototype of stuff on camera, and then kind of, if it's just repeating a pattern over and over, try to do that off camera. But I've been pretty busy at work, so I haven't played as much either. We're up to almost 120 hours in the game in terms of playtime. About 20 of that's idle time. I just let the base run once it's kind of all set up. This is kind of new, this copper smelting array with room to grow. The one disturbing thing is I'm almost out of materials here, so we're down to 2 million iron, under 1 million copper. I have no other sources of copper on this world, so we're going to have to go off-world to get more copper. Not immediately, but pretty soon. I have another copper smelting array there, a smaller one. That was just for making green chips. So I've tried to modularize the production. This is a pretty small iron smelting array, but this is kind of not servicing everything, but doing pretty well to give iron plate everywhere. We're going to try to solve any kind of bottlenecks in the program. I did hit one kind of bottleneck where I wasn't getting enough hydrogen. So that was kind of, I was struggling. I needed the hydrogen for many, many things. Oh, look at that thing in the background. I just love it. Just love it. So yeah, I had not enough hydrogen to keep up with everything that was being built. So I went and kind of overdid some oil production. Where am I? I get lost in my own planet here. We are going to the top, this way. We are going over here. This is my energy production. I've put a few more of these wave receivers down and a few more artificial suns. How are they doing? How are we doing for power? We've almost hit the 1 gigawatt capacity. I would add more, but our demand isn't that high yet. So it would be a waste. Sometimes we peak close to 900, but at the moment we're not, because we're not satisfying all the needs of everything. But here's where I kind of got carried away with the hydrogen. I did have these oil refineries here before. Things are bottlenecking and backing up now, because I'm not using the hydrogen enough, but this this oil array right here is using the recipe. Let's just land here. Using the recipe that turns oil into refined oil and hydrogen. So that's this chunk here and then this chunk here, pretty big. And that's all I was doing initially. So I was getting a bit of hydrogen, but not a whole lot. But then I wanted to actually refine the oil, so these 3 whole columns of refineries are doing the other recipe. Everything's backed up, but it churns out graphite and hydrogen. More hydrogen than you put in. So you put 2 in, you get 3 out. But I kind of went overboard, and now we have too much hydrogen. Look at this. This is full, and there's multiple logistics systems spread over the map that are not full of hydrogen, but pretty close. We do have an issue with the graphite. Actually, look at this. Interesting. Maybe I cut off the graphite supply. Yeah, I'm storing it all in here. Actually, I'm running out of graphite. Interesting. I actually thought I had too much of it, but I had actually turned some of it off. Maybe we'll stop consuming it here. This was eating up all the extra before, so we'll cut that off. In fact, we'll stop storing it in here as well, and we'll just let it build up. So good to know. These things kind of get in balance and out of balance depending on what I'm building. Oh, one other thing here that's going on. I've got way too much energy being built up in the form of antimatter fuel rods. I'm not consuming it enough, so this has just been climbing and climbing. And I noticed that my white cube research was getting behind, so what I'm going to do is actually cut off the production of... Where is it? I gotta find it here. I'm going to cut off the production of antimatter here, I think. For a while. Not forever. Okay, how are we going to do this? We need to store the hydrogen, that's fine. Okay. I'm going to cut off the production of this just for now. And that way all the antimatter should go into storage. Which we need for white cubes, which I'm kind of falling behind on in terms of production. I got tired of hand building some stuff, so in here, it's so much easier once you get logistics towers. You can just summon anything you want. I mean, you got to supply it somewhere, but once you have a supply network, you can... You want to make anything, like accumulators I want to make, so I just put up a tower, request the things I want, and build them. And I didn't need a whole lot of these, so I just put one fabricator down, assembler, and we've got, what are these things called? Accumulators being made. And I'm losing my voice already, and we're only, what, 8 minutes in. I gotta talk less. I talk all day at my job, so I'm losing my voice. Okay, so those are getting piped in here to get charged. They go in some storage here. And then I was making these engines, thrusters, which are needed for these guys. And I'd have to manually feed in the interstellar logistics system to get these going. I do have a spare right here, but I don't really need any more of these guys anymore. I was building them on the gas planet, which is just over there. Got quite a few collectors here, making fire, ice, and hydrogen, so we didn't really need those anymore. We're swimming in hydrogen. But we're going to go over to the other side of the planet here and check on our research. I probably have... Oh, here it is over here. Whoa. Let's get airborne again. My rainbow bridge, my rainbow keyhole. Oh yeah, the state of the research. Let's take a look at that. We are now done pretty much all the research. As you can see, I still haven't done the final one just because I don't want to complete the mission yet. Maybe we'll do that soon. But all the other research right now is just under here, and they're all repeatable. So vein utilization, this thing just goes on forever and ever. I think it doubles every time, the requirement. But we're consuming less ore and we're mining faster, so that's kind of good. And then there's the research speed one. I'm up to level 6. They get super expensive. This probably doesn't help us because we can't generate cubes fast enough to actually do the research, so... we were kind of running out of antimatter here. How's that doing now? Yeah, not very good. There's only like a few here. The columns are... I can't even see them all. Yeah, there's a few that aren't active right now. That's why I cut off the antimatter supply so that we bring it all here instead. And it's coming in slowly. So that should ramp up the clear cube production. What else do we have here for research? The thrusters and logistics. This is infinite as well. Little infinity symbol there. And then same with ray transmission. We just get more and more and more energy. So if you just kept going with these, it would get kind of crazy, I think. Drone engine. This one is not infinite. Oh yeah, it is. Never mind. I guess you could just get an infinite number of... these are all infinite. Interesting. Okay. It seems like your mecha can just become infinitely powerful. But we want to actually build stuff, so... What are we going to build? What are we going to build? We're kind of... We got all the different colors of research going just fine. There is one piece I wanted to disassemble and reassemble. It's probably not super required, but that was over this way. I'm lost in my own base. Let's turn around here. Okay, the red tower, that's kind of like my core. The blue and the red tower, so I should use that for navigation. And the issue here, the thing I wanted to fix, if I can find it, I really need to do labels. We'll just float around until we find it here. It's not this area. It's not here. I haven't played in a while. Where are we going? We're going to purple research. There we go. We're going over here. We clearly have enough purple research. This is not really an issue right now. Everything's backed up. I did kind of want to modularize these though. That was what I was thinking of doing. Because we ran out of room here. But you know what? We have all the purple research we need right now, so... Save that for a future project. But we are running out of copper. So I did have a plan to go to a planet I barely touched. And that is Suhel 1 here. I don't think I have anything here, but it's got 36 million copper. So we're going to go there. We're going to set up a copper smelting lab, some power. And we're going to beam that logistics, using logistics towers, we're going to beam that stuff back. Not really beam it, we're going to ship it back. So what do we need? We're going to need at least one interstellar logistics station. We're going to bring a couple artificial stars for power. We probably want to bring some iron in case we need it. Now we need a lot of belt. I've got a bunch of green belt, but I want blue belt, so I'm going to go swap that out. Gotta make sure we have all our supplies. It's going to be a really quick journey to get there and back, but I want to be prepared. So I kind of have a mall here somewhere by the blue tower. Sorry for spinning around so much here. Where the heck am I going? Okay. This is the original mall here. You can kind of tell by these yellow assemblers. Everything's backed up because everything's been produced. But I want to grab some belts, but I also want to put some stuff in storage that I don't need. So green belts, we'll chuck those away. Don't need that. Don't need all this titanium. Put that away. Don't need all of this. That's just taking up inventory. I might want to bring some foundations to grab some soil. How many smelters do we have? I think we have plenty of smelters. Yeah, tons of those. Let's put away some more stuff. Let's put away that we don't need. These we don't need. It's full. It's full already. Okay. Not a problem. We don't need 26 logistics towers. We'll put those away. That's probably good. Now we need belt. So I was making blue belt over here. The fastest belt. We'll grab it all. We're gonna need it all. I think I have lots of these guys. Sorters. I might grab a few more, but probably don't need them. That's probably good. A couple stacks of those. And foundations. I have a foundation production area over here somewhere. Right, right here. Now I had one idea to just make a kind of like a mall that is not a mall, that's just logistics stations, a big row of them, so I don't have to fly around everywhere. But one kind of key tip, you don't have to fly all over the place to get stuff. Let's say I wanted something from this one. I can just zoom out, grab it from here, right click, grab whatever I need. I don't need anything, but I'll grab a few. Pretty nice tip, so you don't have to fly everywhere, just to know where stuff is. So foundations, we don't need that many, but we'll grab quite a few. That's probably good. Maybe grab some iron plate. We could import the rest, you know what? We don't really need anything else. Let's just take off and go. Head towards the Dyson Sphere. Look at that beauty. It's almost done. It's getting there. Suhel 1, there you are. We'll get all lined up with that. Speed up a little bit. We could just speed our way there, but I'm so lazy I'm gonna warp. Okay, there we go. New planet. Fairly new. Have I built anything here? I don't think I've actually built anything here. Oh, I have. No, I haven't. This is the windy one. Have I built anything? I can't even remember. Let's take a look. Oh, yeah, I did build something. I did the last episode. But this time we're here for more copper. Oh, that's a big chunky one right there. 4 million. Beautiful. Now when I started the game, I didn't use the default settings. I actually cranked up the amount of resources per vein. So I imagine other players who kept the default settings, they ran out of materials way earlier and probably had to exploit more planets. If I do ever do a playthrough again, I'll just use the default. The thing I didn't want to get happening though was my experience with Factorio, where if you go with the defaults, you run into these things really quickly and you have to like go find the next one and go find the next one, and it gets kind of tedious. So that's why I went with a bit more resources. So we're going to build some stuff here. I did want to talk about some stuff about Dyson spheres and stuff as well, but I'll do that maybe when we're after we get set up here. What do we got here? 1.63 million. Oh, I had it. Where'd it go? You know what? 1.38, that's fine. Try to kind of cover it as much as we can. Close to 1 million, that's fine. It's a windy planet. 1 million, that should do it. Should get a nice big chunk right here. Oh, too bad we couldn't get 1.69. 1.37, that's fine. That'll work. 1.62. Oh, yeah, looks good. Juicy. And then finally, here. We could put probably 2 more, but let's just not go too crazy. Okay, where's that going? To the tower. What do I have on the tower? Let's see. What are we putting in here? I should be able to click on it. We're already importing energy, so I don't really have to set that up. We already have energy. We might have to add more. But let's set up a smelting column, and I want to do it along the latitude, not the longitude. So we could just do it right here. Production, smelters. Let's try that again. Yeah, we're gonna go, I guess, this way. We'll start it over here, maybe? You know what, we'll start it over here. We've got a whole planet to build it on. We could just ship the ore, but I figured I'd just build it here. Oh, you know what, before I get too carried away here. Let's pick the recipe first, so that it gets copied. Okay. I'm not even really counting. We're gonna use the super fast belt. See what we can handle here. That'll be ore in. Let's hook up this first one first. Sure, like that. We got belt to spare, why not? And we'll just merge them all here. This might be way too much for it to handle. We might have to do 2 separate smelting columns here. We'll go with that. Let's bring some power over. Hopefully I brought some power. I think I did. How many do we have? That's not what I want to copy. We have 99 Tesla towers. Okay, we're fine. Should be good. Bring these over. And let's build the output belt first. I just use tier 3 for everything now. It's just so much easier just to always use tier 3. So let's hook up these guys first. Looking good. That didn't even saturate that belt, so... But let's hook up the rest here. Some Tesla towers in. Actually, before we do all the towers, let's get the input going here. Now, I know there's a mod for this. I still haven't installed it. I am just doing stuff old school. But what I wanted to talk about, in terms of Dyson spheres, it's not much. I mean, I read a little bit about this quite a while ago, but the name of the game, Dyson Sphere, as you science fiction fans probably know. I think it was originally written about by Olaf Stapledon. He wrote a novel called Star Maker. I haven't read it, but I might actually read it. It'd be cool. It's a book from 1937, which first talks about something like a Dyson Sphere. And then, what's his name? Freeman Dyson actually popularized the concept of essentially building a giant dome around a star to collect all its energy. Here's kind of an interesting fact. Well, it's not a fact. It is a fact. It's kind of sad. Freeman Dyson died a year ago. Not today, but tomorrow. February 28th. He died a year ago. February 28th. I'm going to probably release this video February 27th. That's kind of sad, but this is I bet he never imagined there'd be a video game called Dyson Sphere Program named after him and his ideas. Pretty cool. So, along those same lines, this is something I also read about a while ago. And that is the... I'm reading notes here, that's why I'm kind of trying to do two things at once. Read notes and build stuff. I am not doing voiceover after the fact here. Okay, and this is the... I almost said Kardashian, but... Kardashev scale. And that kind of ranks civilizations by the amount of energy they use. There's 4 ranks. Level 1 is a civilization that uses all the resources and energy of its planet. And then rank 2 is using all the energy of your solar system or star. And that's pretty much what a Dyson Sphere is. You know, we're harnessing all the energy of our home star. And then level 3 is harnessing all the power of all the stars in the galaxy. And we don't really have a galaxy in this game, but we have kind of like a mini... I guess you could think of this as a galaxy. It's pretty tiny. Some galaxies can have 1 trillion stars, so... Or, yeah. Oh, there's the black hole I was looking for last episode. It's just so obvious. It's just right there. I'll have to go there someday. See what's going on there. And there's a neutron star here, which is pretty cool. And then level 4 is using all the energy available in the universe. The known universe. The travelable universe. So pretty crazy. I wonder if we'll get to level 2 in our lifetimes. The way technology is progressing. Probably not. Might be 1,000 years away. Anyway. Oops. Back to the business at hand. I want to leave room for more room here, so I'm going to just bring this belt out some ways. Try to make a straight line. I don't know how much more I can add to that column before it's saturated, but we'll just take this over. Where are we going with this? That way. We got quite a bit of drones now, and they're pretty fast, so it's pretty quick to build stuff. You know what? I don't need to bring this all the way over here, but I'm going to do it anyway. Now, what we could have done is just chucked it in a tower. That probably would have been more elegant, but I think we'll just use belts here. We brought lots of belts, so there we go. In you get. Set that to supply, remote supply, local supply. Perfect. What a twisted belt that is. And how's that going? It's draining. It's gonna take a while to drain that out. I think we can safely add more. So we'll do some more here. I don't know how many more for... There's probably some amount that level 3 belt can handle. I just don't know. I haven't done the math. Let's see if we can figure it out. What do these guys actually do? Transport speed 30 per second. What are these guys putting out? Nothing at the moment. I think this belt is like saturated already. That's kind of sad. Is that it? Did we make this column too long already? Didn't think we'd kind of fill it out that fast. It is pretty long. 60 per minute. 60 per minute. Is that 1 per second? So we only need 30 of these? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30. Oh, that's pretty close to maximum, I think. But it's getting stuffed up. Getting bogged down. Actually, it's starting to clear. So I think if I did the math right, which I probably didn't because I'm a dummy and I'm recording, but 30 in a column for a level 3 belt sounds like it's plausible. And it's possible I miscounted 30 here, but I think Satisfactory has a way where you can click all of one thing and get a... Oh yeah, it's through disassembly. You can disassemble a chunk of things and see what materials you would get back. And that gives you an idea of how many things you have. But the only way to do it here is counting. And I think we're good. Now, can we build a second whole column? Does this thing have enough ore to keep it going? Probably not. We need to add more ore. Plug that in there. That's going to get saturated pretty fast here. That's... Is it fully stuffed? No, we'll just add it all. We'll add the whole thing. Looks stuffed up there, so we'll chuck it over here. I mean, it's all going to the same place. Yeah, that's looking good. That's a pretty decent smelting column, if I saw one, I could say. Now, we could build more. I won't do that on camera because it's just more of the same, but I'll duplicate it here and duplicate it here. And that's going to be more copper than we're going to need for quite a while. So let's go back home. I was going to do some more stuff here, but where is home? Hello, home, where are you? It's hard to tell sometimes where the heck you are in the game. I'm looking for a big gas giant, so it should be pretty... There it is. Should be easy. My little moon is starting to look like a gray golf ball. Should we warp back? It's only 0.21 away. Let's just fly back. Warping's fun, but it's super close. The planets must have gotten closer together in alignment because... Whoa. Because it was a much quicker return trip. Let's see how aligned they are here. Oh yeah, perfect alignment. Look at that. I picked the perfect time to return. This kind of explains why they were going to send missions to Mars every 2 years. Because Earth and Mars will become as close together like this. Whereas the worst time would be when it's... Assuming this is Mars, the worst time would be when it's over here. And we're all the way over here. I'm not sure exactly if the orbits work like that, but you get the idea. We're sending a lot of solar cells in there. That's looking good. Let's check out our sphere here. How's it doing? What could we be doing more of? We could definitely be dumping more sails in there. And let's do a bit more structure here. Because I got a bunch of rockets that are queued up. So let's do level shell 1 here. Oh, wrong thing. Sphere here. It's kind of hard to see what you're doing, but we'll just keep extending down. We'll stop running the game because it's easier to draw in here. So we're going to go... let's actually double check here. Now be careful when you're... If you ever destroy things, be careful because you could easily destroy a whole panel and it just blows all the sails out. I made that mistake. So we're going to follow this axis down, and then we're building something similar to this here. So, going to come down here. I wonder if we could do 2 levels. We'll just do 1. And then I think like that should be good. And then draw them together. I think any bigger would have been too big and it would complain. And then we fill it in like that. Looks good. I'll try for 3, but I don't think it'll work. 1, 2. Actually, I'm pretty sure it won't. So do that, 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 and that. There, we're good. Now just connect the dots. Select the right thing and then connect the dots. Now I'm not making a very interesting pattern with my first shell. I'm just doing like I just want to complete the entire shell. That's my goal. I know some other gamers are making beautiful patterns and stuff. I just want like, max energy first. Whoa, I just filled in the top by mistake. That's already been filled in, so why is that allowing that? Or am I just selecting it? I'm just selecting it. Okay, never mind. Scared me for a second. Fill in all those. That looks good. Okay. That's probably good enough for now. We'll cap it off once the rest is done. Let's unpause and watch our rockets come in. You know what? We need more rocket launchers. I think I only have 4. Let's go add some more. Oh, here they come. Here they come. 4 are coming in to our new structure here. Let's build some more though. What do they take to build? Oh, we need frame material. Not a problem. Let's make sure we're going to the right place. We are going up that way. No, we're going the other way. This way. Now I am building and queuing frames down here. I think, you know, here they are. Let's grab a bunch of these. We'll grab, I don't know, 169. Sounds like a good number. And then we'll build some launchers. I kind of should have put these in a nicer place. They're just kind of randomly put here. Maybe we could make a nicer launch area. You know what? For now, I'll just keep extending. First, we have to make them. And I'm out of graviton lens. Let's put in some storage here. I mean some, oh, I forgot to get soil when I was there, because I'm kind of running low on soil. Under 100k. I think I have some lenses in here somewhere. We got a spare box right here. And we got quite a few in storage, so not a problem. We'll just grab these ones. 50. And mix more of these. Wow. Let's grab a whole bunch. Just plug away at these. And now we're out of titanium. Not a problem. We have some... Oops. Some right here, I think. In a tower. Probably. Somewhere. Right here, we got some. Don't have to travel far. Out of frames already. You know, that's probably enough. We don't have that many rockets queued up, but we have quite a few. Actually, these are all rockets. I'm... that's a lot. We definitely need more launchers. Okay, here we go. Copy that bad boy. I kind of want to make them look nicer than this. Okay, let's do this right. What would be a nice pattern to put these guys? We could make a circle around the rainbow thing and launch rockets through that. That would look nicer, I think, than what we're doing right now. We have this in the way, so that's not the nicest, but it could be nicer though. Yeah, let's copy some. Let's do them around here like this, I think. Yeah, we'll put them around the keyhole. We're gonna have to belt stuff over here. Let's make sure they're at least somewhat aligned. Now getting stuff into these I found was a little bit tricky. Before we go hog wild here, let's make sure we can actually get them in here. We could build a belt along here. And then, you know what, I'll probably just use splitters. That's probably the cleanest way. Put splitters in the front here. It doesn't quite line up. Let's make sure we can get it in there though. Is that even the import? Do we have to... Can't remember if we have to put these in like this. I think we do. Yeah, okay, that's good. Power, we could put... I don't know, to the edge? In the inside here, maybe? Like that. And let's take these down. Make sure we don't fill our inventory with rockets. And then send them this way instead. Okay, we need another splitter. I'm running out of splitters. Gotta make it look nice, right? This kind of is too crooked, the way it bends here, but that's just the way the planet is forcing me to go. Let's go like this and then up. Up and over. And then back down. Hopefully we can... Oh, I didn't even build it. Let's try that again. Maybe we have to go up 2? 3? I don't know what's going on here. It's hard to line these up sometimes. Slope too steep. It's colliding. God. Maybe we'll have to go over a bit. Sorry, my arrow key is completely in the way here. Okay, we're going over one. And then up and over, hopefully. God. I don't want to turn. I want to go straight. Okay, this is a nightmare. I think this is slightly in the way. We will go. I don't know what's going on here. I can't go up. Won't let me go up. Oh, now I'm way up, but it won't let me go up. Okay, we'll go all the way down. Sorry. And then up. Okay, this is up 1. This should allow this, because there's no... Collide with other object. No, no. It's because I'm starting too low, and it's colliding with that. Okay. Screw you, game. we'll go... We'll start back all the way back here, maybe? Starting to go up. There we go. But will we be able to get back down in time to join up? Yes. Okay. Nice bridge there. Sorry that took so long. That was painful. Painful to watch, I'm sure. Okay. Let's try to make some more splitters here. Hopefully we have the stuff on us. Lack of material. Everything looks fine here. I need more iron plate. I have some here somewhere. We'll grab it. But where? That'll be easy to find, but no such luck. I know where I have a box of it, but I just want to... Oh, here we go. Grab a bunch of this, not too much. Okay, now we can make some sorters. Okay, those are queuing up. Let's get back to our main task here, which was making a nice launch ship area thing. The source is going to be over here. I think I'll have to clean this belt up. We're going to need some more storage here, so let's pop another one on there. Fill it with all these shuttles that's in our inventory. And then disassemble this belt. Hopefully I didn't fill my inventory. I sure did. Wow. These things don't stack very well. One more. One more for the road here. Clear up the inventory. Oh, they're all gone. Okay, good. Okay, now we want to input those. I'm going to do a splitter here, I think, right in front of it. We could kind of go in and out. That would be probably easier. But just for looks, I think I'll use a splitter. That doesn't line up. This is in the way. Goodbye. Did that knock anything off? No, we're all good. Let's straighten this out while we're at it. Okay, looking good. Doesn't need to be super fast because these things don't get launched that quickly. We do need power. That should launch. There we go. Now I kind of want them all to launch at the same time. So how can we do that effectively? I think I'll cut this off for now, and then we'll hook it up later. And I can't seem to add this to this. Collide with another object. Is that going the right way? Oh, it's too low off the ground, maybe? Do I have to rebuild this? Wow, can't connect these. Can we do that? Come on, game, let me please just join two belts together. I think the issue is that they're slightly out of alignment here. Oh. that's no good. I guess we'll just kill this here and try again from going all the way over. Okay, we're going to come out. We're going to go up a few. 1, 2, 3 maybe. Whoa, that's kind of crazy. We don't need all that, but it kind of clips and sticks to where you don't necessarily want it. Okay, that's probably good. Okay, at least that worked. That's really ugly. But we'll allow it for now. Let's build a few more of these. Build the build first so we can see what we're doing. That's slightly off as well. But it's close enough. Get the old rocket in there. Nope. Jeez. From here to here? Game. I just want to... What about from here? Okay, we're gonna just do it another way then. Can we go like this? That should be allowed. There we go. We'll do it the old-fashioned way without splitters. The way I should have done it from the beginning. Okay. That took way too long. But let's keep going here. Going around the circle. And this is kind of in the way, so we'll have to clean this up here. We'll reconnect this. Take this belt out. And we'll run it around. You know what, we're going to go back a little bit more. Run it this way. Around behind. Get rid of some of these towers. Hopefully not turning any power off anywhere. We could actually overlap these a bit. Okay, let's hook them all up. What do we got here? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's hook them all up at once and watch them fly. That one still had a bunch in them. Okay, so it's not going to be coordinated. I'll watch them all launch at once here. Not quite at once. Not exactly what I wanted. Oh, we got a vein utilization 8. What's next here? More research speed. 24,000 white cubes. 333 minutes. That'll take a while. Let's check the sphere here. Rockets are going in. That structure's all going to get done pretty fast, I think. Each node here requires 230. I think it'll make quick work of it. think I will put another one right here. Good, got that going. That's online. I don't have a whole lot of room here to put another one in. I could put another launching station somewhere else. But the structure is going to be done soon, and then we won't really need these anymore, so that's probably good. It's kind of asymmetrical. I kind of wanted to go all the way around, but we could move all these machines here. Let's go see if we can get more solar sails launching. That will speed up the production of that Dyson Sphere. We have the guns over here somewhere. EM rail ejector. Now, can we put another one in here? Lack of item. We gotta make more. I don't make these anywhere, so we're gonna have to hand build them. We need some iron plate for that. Which I'm sure I have somewhere in here. I know we got a box over here of it in the starting area. Running out of space. Carrying a lot of garbage around. All these shuttles, I should have put those away. Running out of time. Running out of time in the episode. Let's make a few more of these ejectors. Out of steel. Now we kind of gotta wait until the Dyson Sphere comes into view, swarm area, before they can kick in, but we can build some more here. Let's put some more right here, maybe. Okay, what is lined up there? That, I think. We can go one more, I guess. Yeah. That's kind of not a nice grid of them, but it will serve the purpose. And let's do a whole nother row of them, if we can fit them in here. How can we put one right here? How is the game allowing us? I don't think that's supposed to be allowed. But it seems to allow it. Anyway, we're not going to do that. We're going to give them some space here. No tall buildings. I think my power thing is in the way. I guess we'll go along here. That's in the way too. Maybe we'll skip a row here. And we'll just do a row over here. This coal's in the way. I could bury the coal. I don't really need it. Let's do that. We can bury it with this stuff. We can do Baneberry. Goodbye. If we ever need it in the future, we can unbury it, but for now, that's fine. So we're going to put one right here. That's pretty close. But we got to make some more. We need more steel. I do have that on a tower here, I know for sure. Question is where. It's probably faster just to fly to it. It's right here. Might as well grab 3. Not that we have the room, but... Okay, we got more of these being built. Now we need the blue dealies. I do have a bucket of those too. We'll just go grab them. Where are we? Here we are. Lost again. Bucket of blues. That's what I want. These guys. Okay, that's probably good for now. I should probably produce those automatically. We're gonna need a whole planet of ejectors. Dedicate a planet to this. Stone is kind of in the way. We might bury that as well. I don't think I really need it. Don't have a big need for stone, so we'll bury that. Keep this array going. Oh, that power's in the way. Okay, that's fine. How are we doing for power on these guys? That's covered. I think they're all kind of covered. So we'll wrap around this belt of solar cells which have been depleted. Where did my solar cells go? Did I chew through them all? I had like 5,000 of them. Let's make sure that's... I didn't cut that off or anything. No, we ran out of solar cells. Solar sails, not solar cells. Okay. We'll get them ready. How do we go through them all? And where am I building them? I can't even remember. Let's go find out where we're building them. Good question. It should be in this main production area somewhere. Oh yeah, here they are. What are we missing? We just don't have enough production. What level are these? Mark 2. Let's fix that. Let's upgrade these. And probably add more. It looks like we got lots of material. Okay, that's not the issue. Just don't have enough production. Keep adding here. This might be a longer episode. I kind of just wanted to ramp up solar cell production so we can keep up. Those are green belts. Let's upgrade those. Upgrade them all. That's probably good. And do some inputs here. And then the export. Can't really see what I'm doing underneath that. There we go. Gonna upgrade this belt as well. And you know what, let's just upgrade everything. Get it going full speed here. Okay, supply. It's getting slurped up pretty fast here. And where is it going? That way. Follow that shuttle. Into here. I'm not demanding a whole lot here. Now these are going into production. What are these guys building? Shuttles. Let's stop building shuttles for a while. Or curtail them a bit. We don't want to... We'll go through the storage first. But we need more solar cell production. That's kind of obvious here. Probably don't need any more rockets, actually. That's probably going to do us for a long time. So these containers, I'm going to just back off here. So that we drain this first. And that way the demand on the solar cells should go down. Bring this down even more. Okay. That should free up solar cells to go to the actual railguns. Oh yeah, I moved my plastic factory. I think my plastic factory contained only 4 of these chemical plants, and then I scaled it up. It's all saturated right now, though. Why did I come here? That's not where I want to go. I want to go over here. Okay, they all have solar cells again. This is all slow built. Let's... Oh, they're all firing. Oh yeah. There we go. I'm going to upgrade all these belts too. Do we have enough belt? Probably. That's upgraded. I think it's all upgraded now. Level 3. Beautiful. Looks pretty good. Let's check out our Dyson Sphere here. That's a good amount coming in. Could be more. Those will just float in to where they need to float in. Still need quite a few sails, so maybe we should just keep expanding solar sail production. Because I don't think we have nearly enough. Add a bit more of that. Actually, I'll do that off camera, because it's just more of the same. And we'll wrap things up here. Next episode, hopefully we'll be really close to finishing off the Dyson Sphere. That's the plan. What a beautiful thing that is. I think I'll do a screenshot here. That might make a nice thumbnail, or should we do this? Oh. Which angle should we use? Should we look up the bottom? I don't know. We'll get screenshots later. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the like button if you like it. Hit the dislike button if you dislike it. Or don't. Whatever. And we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.